Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, Richard of the Classic Gamers Guild, and today I am playing the demo of the Crimson Diamond. This game has been designed by Julia Minamata, who's also a member of the Classic Gamers Guild on Facebook. And unlike other playthroughs I've done, this is only a demo. And I'm going to be looking at this more in an analytical light, as well for playthrough. So we're going to start here with the intro. Which explains our backstory. Now, as you can see here... Oh! Dang, that's fast! Hello, adventure. That must have happened when I bumped something, or... Okay, that last bit of text went fast. I don't know why it went fast, to be honest. A few hours later. So, that was goof on my part, I guess. Press Enter to advance text, Escape to skip intro. Now, first off, again, I know this is a demo, so I hope that when she gets work done on this, or Julia, if you get work done, when you get work done on this, that you improve this look, because it is a drastic contrast. Not all, please have a seat. Kimi Hishiro, where are you headed? Nice to meet you, I'm Nancy Marple. I'm bound for a town called Crimson. Town called Crimson. Oh my, you've got some hours yet. I should know, because that's where I'm going. It's a coincidental that you're both heading there. That's actually a good one. I'm a clerk from the Royal Canadian Museum. My boss sent me to check out the diamond claim up there. Yeah, I heard of that discovery. How interesting. If it was in the paper... And again, we don't all read the paper, of course, but... He wants to give our mineralogy exhibit a boost. The geology exhibit draws more visitors. I'm not a trained mineralogist, but ever since I was a kid, I loved learning about rocks. I spent hours in the library reading all about them. So when I found out the Royal Museum was being established, the Canadian Museum, and they had a mineralogy department, I jumped at the chance to work there. I'm only a clerk right now, but my dream is to get formally educated in mineralogy. Well, Julia, if that hyphen there, I don't think you need there after that. So that's the writer in me talking. This is my big opportunity to show everyone I can do field work. Where will you be staying when we get to Crimson? A place called Crimson Lodge. Ah, I'm staying at Crimson Lodge. What a coincidence! Sorry, I shouldn't be sarcastic on that one. Again, the jarring difference. So again, Julia, that's something you need to clean up. Just had the look. I understand this is, of course, a demo, so I'm a birder. They're nesting colonies of cormorants up there. That's what I want to see. I've never heard the term birder. I mean, I've heard of leafers. That's what I think New Englanders call people who come up to the region just to look at the leaves. And yeah, when in the autumn time, it's a beautiful thing to do. So, bird watcher or an ornithologist. There's dumbing down for sake of common people, but then there's just... Even I'm not familiar with the term birder. I may have to look it up if it actually is a term, to be honest. I wouldn't mind seeing the sulaks while I'm in the area. Love to see the big ships up close. Now, is sulaks actually the name of a ship, or is it something else? It wouldn't be a canal. Wonderful, we can be traveling companions. I'd like that. I'd very much like that. I suppose the speech pattern is proper for the times. I think she said this is set in the 1920s or 1930s. You and Kimmy chat amiably for a while. As the day wears on, the rhythm of the train moving over the tracks and the monotony of the scenery lulls you into a deep sleep. I mean, it's obvious that we're playing Nancy. I would suggest rephrasing that. But I'm trying to recall how it's phrased and how things are phrased that you play Laura Bow in Bequest. So it's sort of, you know, it's a little... I guess that's I'm not sure if it should be Nancy. Maybe you should replace you with Nancy, since the player is playing Nancy. And as a murder, as a murder type mystery, but I could be wrong on that. Again, Crimson this stop. Again, I mean, I know this is still demo, so you want to put more detail into the train work here, even in these scenes. I mean, it is a jarring change from where the ladies are sitting. So they're more detailed than where you're sitting. First class, that's understandable. I mean, do trains even have? Well, I suppose there's some trains that still have first class cars, especially for the long trips. Excuse me, folks. Okay. Was sent to pick up just one person from the station tonight. You know, it's odd too. I mean, if they're all heading to the Crimson, all staying at the lodge, how is he only coming for one person? Now from it. If it's been closed for months. Thing is, ain't no one's coming by here at this time of night. So we're at night, okay. And the nearest accommodations is the lodge, which is a few hours away by automobile even still. Okay, I don't know about up in Canada. But usually an accommodation wouldn't necessarily be hours away from even the most near. I don't think that would be good business. I mean, an hour's drive I can understand. Again, now this is just me being analytical here. Lodge for the night. Walking distance, I could understand like a 2-hour walk, or even a half-hour walk. sister and the lawyer could be a problem. Trunks arriving before him. And I suppose that shows that Nancy has never been to a forest. Again, the forest thing should look, look a little better. Yeah, before my time. Not sure if you should use that, use before my time. Maybe before that. Yeah, come to think of it, even too. Now, the way I love the detail on the car. I love that. And just the way it is with the background, it's a little jarring. That's actually wise advice. It shows he's familiar with the area, that's a good thing. And that makes sense too. There are people who are very cautious about that, especially if they're from the area. Question there. And that intro sequence does show the diamond was found in a fish. That's true too. That seemed jarring the way that happened. Yeah, that could be. Again, wise. That's beautifully done. Here we are. And now I do hope that part's taken out of the actual game. Because that's... Now on the car, I would say if you're talking the darkness and all that, that actually may look, the sketchy could get by, in my opinion. Because the darker it is, the less detail. I mean, the only more detail I could say is you could put a little more detail into the sky. I mean, I don't know where in Canada you're setting it, so. Yeah, I do think, I hope you're planning to take him saying all that out. Yeah, that just. Welcome to the Crimson Lodge. Okay, that's now they have a room. That's a very late supper. Have a luggage to unpack, but you hang your hat and coat on the footboard of your bed and consider yourself settled in. And then chapter 1, introductions. Julia, I will recommend, of course, toning down that. Because that just maybe make it smaller, because while I do like the font you used here, depending on how long you might want some of your chapter titles, and I don't know how many you plan to do in the game, smaller would be a little better. To move Nancy, you can click the feet icon on your target destination. Okay. You can also use any arrow. Yeah. Now that's actually, there are two modes, tapping and pressing. Default options. Pressing, press and hold an arrow key to move in that direction. Tapping, tap an arrow key. Tap the same arrow key to stop moving. Speed can be increased or decreased in-game with the plus and minus keys. And escape to open the main menu and toggle between these options. Talk to everyone and get to know a little before dinner. Yeah. And by doing Mal, yeah, that's see. Talk to Kimmy. How are you doing, Kimmy? I'm exhausted, Nancy. That bumpy ride from the train station has left me a bit frazzled. I'm going to bed soon after dinner. Well, be able to stay at the lodge and see those nesting cormorants. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I like to live life day by day. You can ask characters about different topics. You must specify who you are asking about and what you'd like to ask. Try ask Kimmy about birds. Okay. I heard there were nesting cormorants in this region. Nowadays, they're rare. I'll admit that I could believe that. I've never heard of a cormorant before now. Fishermen kill them because they think the birds eat up all the fish. But it's not true. Poor things. Okay. So by clicking on a location, and I can walk to it. Okay. So it says, okay, graphical inventory, text-based inventory. Yeah, okay. Ooh, excuse me. Here's the audio volume. I'm going to suggest this right now, Julia. Maybe you want to have an access to these options at your intro screen. Mouse click to walk on. Press and hold arrow keys, tap arrow keys. Okay, let's see. Resume. Let me see. I would suggest you make the tap the default. Because I think more people are used to that. Of course, she stops the second you do that. That's always a wise. I mean, the old Sierra games, of course, you could type something up and prepare to use it. You can't jump in this game. Okay, spacebar just brings that back up. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, hit escape. Okay, so what I'm going to do, now you've heard my, so right now this pretty much just covers intro. Next video I will play through the first chapter here. So far I can say that it has promise. This game does have promise, especially along the lines of like the Sierra's Laura Bow games and some of Sierra's original releases. I would recommend tweaking some things, like the graphics. You have a very jarring difference between what looks good and what is still raw. So I do recommend changing that. I don't know if you want to keep those hyphens in there in the text. Definitely don't want to break the fourth wall with the characters saying it. That doesn't work well for a mystery in this sense. I mean, it's good when you're trying to tell something to the player. But it can be very jarring, and of course, it's probably you acknowledging that this is still a demo. But next time, well, I'll be wandering around and asking and talking to people, so it should be interesting to see what goes on. I'm gonna see saving the game. Okay, that's a nice little touch there. Maybe not necessarily the bright green. So, I'll say it was Demo Play 1 there. And until next time, when we come back to this, we will look at how the gameplay is and how things look for the gameplay-wise. Take care, everyone. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, Richard of the Classic Gamers Guild. And come subscribe to the channel and check out what other things I've been working on. Have a good day. Bye-bye.